Welcome to Let's Talk in English. This is the show where we learn English and we have fun together. My name is Katie, and we're glad you joined us for this lesson today. Our topic is still around town, and we have part 2 of the lesson, a trip to the bank. A trip to the bank. So, Peter, what do you usually do at the bank?
Well, the bank is where I save my money. When I earn money, that's where I put it. Hi, friends. My name is Peter, one of your teachers here on the show.
Right now, it's time to read today's Read It. You can follow along with Peter right now.
The bank has a lot of great services. Susie banks online. It saves time. But sometimes, speaking to a real person is good too. Susie can't find her ID. Maybe she left it on the counter at the bank. Maybe the teller has found it. Susie can call the bank. Oh, they're holding it for her. What great customer service.
Wow! Yesterday, Susie couldn't find her ATM card. And today, she can't find her ID. Why is she losing everything?
Well, sometimes it's easy to lose things, especially small things like your ID or your keys.
Yeah, that's true. I lose my keys all the time, but I always find them again. Friends, have you ever lost your ID? What did you do?
Well, that's an important thing to talk about. But first, let's learn our key words for today. Let's learn them now.
今天的主题是上银行去办事。Susie 和 Taylor 去这家银行有很多很棒的服务项目。名词服务或是服务项目就是 service. The bank has a lot of great services. 银行 bank 不只是可以当名词，也可以当动词哦。Susie banks online 就表示 Susie 都是透过网络办理银行的存款或其他事项，所以 bank 也可以当动词。去了一趟银行之后 ，Susie 发现自己的证件不见了，会不会是疏忽留在银行的柜台了呢？银行柜台、商店的柜台或卖票的柜台等等都是 counter。或许银行的行员会发现 Susie 的证件，帮她保留。银行的出纳行员是 teller. Maybe the teller found her ID. 帮忙留住或保留的这个动作就是 hold. They are holding the ID for her.
I really like this bank.
Me too. They have a lot of great services. Do you come to the bank a lot?
No, I bank online. It is easy.
Oh, that's smart. It can save time.
But sometimes I like to speak to a real person.
Right. Sometimes I like to see a real person too. Friends, what do you do when you need to do some banking? Do you like to bank online or go to a real bank? Peter, what do you do?
Well, I like to bank online. It's really easy, but both kinds of banking are convenient. Like Taylor says, banking online can save some time.
You all know the phrase, save money. But what does it mean to save time?
Saving time just means that you do things quickly, and then you have more time to do other things.
These days, people are so busy. We all want to save time. And if you save some time on things, then you have more time to relax or be with your friends.
That's true. Online banking can save you time because you don't have to go to a real bank. At a real bank, you have to wait in line.
Can you think of another place you have to wait in line? What about at the store?
Yeah. When you buy something at the store, you have to wait in line to pay for things.
And sometimes you have to wait a long time, so that doesn't save you any time. But we know that Taylor likes real banks. She likes to speak to a real person.
And sometimes I like to learn from Rebecca. Only joking. I always like to learn from Rebecca. Here she is.
Hello, friends. Here's another very useful grammar point to use. Sometimes I like to verb. For example, sometimes I like to look at old photos. Or sometimes I like to talk on the phone. Are you ready yet? Then go out and use it.
Thanks, Rebecca. Sometimes it is nice to speak to a real person. That's why Taylor likes going to the bank.
Yeah, online banking can be convenient, but it's always nice to talk to real people.
Friends, you can think about this too in today's lesson. Do you think banking online is more convenient than going to the bank? That's an important question for today, but let's learn some more about this in Conversation B.
There you are, Taylor. Hi, Susie. Are you looking for me? Yes. I can't find my ID. Did you see it? No, I don't think so. Maybe you left it on the counter at the bank. Maybe the teller found it. You should call the bank. Good idea. I will. Thanks, Taylor.
Susie and Taylor are back from the bank. Susie was looking for Taylor. She has a new problem.
Earlier, Susie couldn't find her ATM card. She had to go to the bank for a new one because she lost her card. And now she has lost something else.
Yeah, she can't find her ID. That's a big problem. But let's talk about ID. Do you know what that is?
Your ID is very important. Your ID will tell people who you are. An ID card has your name and birthday on it, and it usually has a picture of you on it too.
You might have a few different kinds of ID. Maybe you have a school ID. That's what you use at school.
And when you travel outside your country, you have to have a few different kinds of ID.
So if you lose your ID, you have to get a new one. It's very important to have it with you at all times. So what happened to Susie's?
Well, Taylor has an idea. Maybe Susie left it on the counter at the bank. She probably used it when she went to the bank to get a new ATM card.
Yeah, Taylor thinks that she left it on the counter. That might be right, but she needs to hurry and find it. What if someone takes her ID?
That's a great point, Peter. Friends, if you lose your ID, you should find it fast. If someone else finds your ID, they might not give it back.
And that is an even bigger problem than not knowing where your ID is. So, what can Susie do right now?
Well, she should call the bank. Maybe the teller found it. Let's learn an important phrase now with Christina.
Susie 遗失了她的证件，遗失的动词是 lose， 因为 Susie 的证件已经丢了，遗失是之前发生的事，所以要用过去式。She lost her ID， 所以 Susie 跑回银行去问，原来银行的行员看到之后就帮她收起来了。看到、捡到、发现这个动作可以用 find， 因为也是已经捡到的，所以要用过去式 found。A teller found her ID， 将 lost 还有 found 这两个过去式的动词组合在一起，就是 lost and found。 有很多公共场所都会有失物招领的服务，这些服务处英文就叫做 Lost and Found。你可以说 Let's check with the Lost and Found office。我们去失物招领的办公室查查看吧。
Thanks, Christina. And now it's time to take a break. Don't go away.